All right, we are live. Let me make sure that everybody knows. I forgot to send my Instagram folks a message that we were breaking at 9:30 tonight. Make sure we get them in here. What's up, Daisy? Make sure Dawn knows. Messages. All right. Cool. All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? Ooh, early bedtimes at the Hull household. Let's do it. I'm ready for the downtowns. I'm ready for them. We have a half case of Clearly Donners tonight. I'm excited about it. I saw the opportunity to get this half case at the very last minute. Snagged it from my guys at IndyCar Exchange. Thought it would be good for this week. Their stuff has gone up. Clearly Donners has gone up. So this breaks price pretty well. I'm excited to see how we do. Hopefully we get that downtown in this half. I would be amped about it. Good luck to everybody. We got the crew in here. People are hopping in here. I'm gonna go ahead and run the random for the filler. So the top 3 spots will win a spot in the main. We're gonna go ahead and do that right now. All right, good luck, everybody. There's 1, 2, and 3. Top 3 will win. Josh, Brian, and Daisy. There we go. All right. So let me hop over to this one. Josh. Brian. And Daisy. There we go. Congratulations, guys. All right, ready to run the teams. That's awesome, Daisy. That's awesome. My 4th graders gotten to the point now, which next week's our last week. They got 5 days left, but they're always like, "What are you on Thursdays?" They're like, "What are you opening tonight? What are you opening tonight?" So if any of my kids, they usually watch it in the mornings the day after. So thanks for watching, guys. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Randomizing teams. There's 1, 2, and 3. If you're new with us tonight, we randomize everything 3 times. Copy. Hop over here and paste. Last day was today. Audio's choppy. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure there's. Let's see if that helps it a little bit. All right. So let's see. We still got to find the free spot. The Cowboys are going for free. I know Don wants those guys. Let's see. There's 1, 2, and 3. The free team tonight going to Josh Wagers. There you go. Making up for missing on the. I guess you did get 1 team in the filler. All right. So Josh Wagers. There we go. All right. So we'll grab all of these. Nice. AJ Bradley. Hopping back in. It's been a minute, AJ. Glad to have you back. You're getting the Commanders tonight. Let's get crazy with some Jalen Daniels. Giants and Steelers. Malik Neighbors downtown. Huh? Why isn't this zooming in? There we go. All right. So the Falcons, Matt Lutz. Working down. Bears, Tom, nice. Hopping back in. Broncos, Don, that's good. JB, Chiefs, Jaguars. Vikings, Brett, nice. Patriots, Patrick. All right. There we go. Good luck, everybody. There, oh, yeah, you got the random or the free spot last time, too. All right, guys, here we go. Just to let everybody know, if there is any cards of value that have multiple players on them from multiple different teams, we will randomize those at the end. When it's like the little cheap, like 10-cent stuff, like the little inserts that aren't really valuable, I just go through and give it to the person on the left. But if it is, good to know, pink and teal, not numbered. If it's a big one, we'll randomize it. All right, first pack. Let's see what we can do, gents. Kool-Aid McKinstry base. Nothing special. Pack number 1. Pack number 2. Looks like we got something numbered here. How about a Trevor Lawrence, 24 of 199 there, orange. We've got Jalen McMillan, Bucky Irving. All right. Let's see what else. We got another orange here. Should be, oh, we got an auto. Kirk is going to show us Adonai Mitchell out of 249. Adonai Mitchell, orange auto out of 249. I swear he's in like every break we do. We are always hitting some Adonai Mitchell. We had 2 RPAs of his in last week's half case, or it wasn't half case. We did Resurgence last week. I have to open my top folders here. Yep. Who has the Colts tonight? Here, let's take a look. Josh Wagers, there you go. Hit number 1. Four packs per box. That first one didn't have any numbered cards. Looks like this one does also. We've got, oh, nice. Caleb Williams, orange out of 199. The Bears. Tom, is that you? Yeah. That's a nice little hit right there. Right left centering would prevent it from getting a 10. There's also like a little right there on the, but still a nice hit there, man. Jesus, keep going back in. There we go. That is a nice hit there, Tom. Colts. It was Colts. It is at PSA for Caleb Williams. All right, Cooper DeJean, Dallas Turner. Yeah, that was a big Colts hit from Indy, though. You're right. I saw like video or pictures and videos that like Anthony Richardson is like jacked out of his mind, and like people are excited about it, and I'm just like, man, I cannot think of a time ever in history where that helped a quarterback. You know? All right, let's see. Another first pack with nothing numbered. Interesting. Jordan Travis. That's like kind of different color. Maybe not. Retired. Unfortunately, his injury just wasn't able to get back to normal. Huh, nice. All right, Jalen Wright, 1 of 75. That's a nice little chip shot there. Jalen Wright, 1 of 75. Tyler Nubin was the Giants rookie. I believe. Yep. Tyler Nubin. All right, then we got Jermaine Burton, Troy Franklin. All right, so the first box, nothing numbered in the first pack, and the auto was in the third pack. Let's see if that continues. Seems that it does. Spencer Rattler has also spent quite a bit of time in our breaks. For the New Orleans Saints, it's going to be Brian Carr with your filler spot. Gotcha. Joe Burrow. Okay, this is out of 49. Ed McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey's dad, out of 49. Oof, that is a hot take, but man, Dak is, every year I feel like Dak's like, okay, this year he's going to have to prove himself. Okay, this year he's going to have to prove himself. Okay, this year he's going to have to prove himself. They've got the weapons. Dak should do just fine. He should. So if he doesn't, do we move on? My guess is not this year, because they paid him all that money not last year. I imagine they're going to try to get what they can from that investment. But he's got to start playing better. Captain in charge, DJ Moore. JJ McCarthy base rookie. True. Kirk had a great first half of the season. Had a 5-game stretch of really bad games, and they took his job. The short leash was, so teal, not numbered. Third pack. Let's see if we get the auto in here. We do. We also have a Will Levis team. Oh, that's not the numbered card. Bucky Irving also present frequently in our drafts. Our breaks. 8 of 49 there. Tampa Bay. Brian Campbell. So we've got another numbered card in here. Keon Coleman. Nope, not numbered. It's the pink. Not numbered, but still parallel there. Jonathan Brooks. So far, I would say our best card is probably that numbered Caleb Williams rookie. Maybe the Bucky Irving auto next. We're here for the case hit. That's why we chose Clearly Donruss. Xavier Legette, Xavier Worthy, back-to-back Xaviers. A dual downtown. I'll be happy with any downtown, but a dual would be sick. Pink, Aiden Hutchinson, Trey Benson, Jonathan Brooks. Pack number 3. Should see the auto. Looks like we will. Braylon Allen, orange for the Jets. Roman Wilson. And Jaden Daniels base here. Load that up. Fruitful pack there. The Jets, Patrick. And then we're going to load this Jaden Daniels up. Sorry, yeah, Jaden Daniels. Looks pretty good, AJ. If you're watching this, I can grade it for you for, I think it's $21 right now. I go through Indy Card Exchange. Or you can grade it yourself if you'd want to. Cooper DeJean, pink rookie. J.J. McCarthy, rated rookie. Keon Coleman. Box number 5. Pack number 1 has been consistently no number. Let's see if that continues. My guy Kirk. We got a downtown, folks. We got ourselves a downtown. The Pittsburgh Steelers getting the legend Terry Bradshaw. Pittsburgh, Dacey, there you go, brother. Terry Bradshaw, downtown. Let's go, man. 4 Super Bowl winner. There we go, dude. You think you can grade it? Oh, where did I put those? There they are. Oh, you're right in front of me. It looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know what to look for on these, like the acetates, but like corner-wise, like it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. We got ourselves a downtown. That's what we came here to do. Hall of Fame quarterback for a huge franchise, Terry Bradshaw, the first TB12. There we go. We got one. Check paint chips on back. Looks pretty dang good to me. I'd say it looks pretty good. I've never really gotten big into hockey. Dallas Turner, Cooper DeJean, Dallas Turner. All right, we still got an auto in this box. Let's see what we can get here. Jaheim Bell for the Patriots. Patrick again. That one's numbered out of 249. So has anybody seen any cases that have the dual downtowns and a regular downtown? Like, I don't know if it's one or the other. There's a little chip shot. Lamar out of 199 there for the Ravens. Brett. Yeah, I will always say, and you know I'm a diehard football guy. I played football in college. I will always say, you can't convince me that hockey is not the hardest sport. Hockey is 100% the hardest sport. The amount of skill required to play hockey, to be able to skate, to be able to have the athleticism with your hands, to be able to manipulate the stick and the puck and everything. than the physical brutality of the game, hockey is the most difficult sport, in my opinion. Drew Bledsoe. There's a Michael Penix Jr. rookie. So another Jaden Daniels base in here. Brian Burns, pink. Roman Wilson, and another Jaden Daniels. That looks pretty dang good too, man. AJ, I wouldn't hesitate to send that one off either. All right, let's see what this auto is. Love to see JJ. See a little Michael Penix Jr. It's red. Jalen McMillan, 10 of 149. Another Bucks hit. Tampa Bay, Brian Campbell. Got Bucky and Jalen. This one's team color match. There we go. Yep. If you hit a card from our breaks, I go to Indy Card Exchange pretty much weekly, if not every other week. And so I can send your cards off to grading for cost. And right now that cost is $21. So if you hit anything tonight and you want to get it graded for just $21, I'll send it for you. Puka Nacua, it's out of 199 there for the Rams. All right, we've got 2 boxes left. We've hit our downtown. Mr. Terry Bradshaw. Let's see here what we can get with our last 2 boxes. Best Tutties, Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith. Just a cool looking card there for the Eagles. There has been a lot of orange. Drake May rookie, Malik Neighbors rookie. We got red, Blake Corum, 72 of 99 for the Rams. Josh. Stacy, have you looked it up yet? Have you seen what your Bradshaw does? Raw. Here's our auto, Keon Coleman. Showed up in last week's break, too. We got a Joe Milton base rookie. The Bills, Nathan Gomez. Chuck, something else that we do here for Break Club, and I get, like I said, I'll message you after. Sorry, my kids had games tonight. Well, haven't been able to hit you back really yet. But so anything that you hit in our break, you can auction it on our eBay store. I'll list it on Tuesday. It'll end the next Tuesday. And you get 75% of whatever it sells for, but you can use that towards the next break. That one's out of 49. Another old-time 49er, Brent Jones. So if you were to hit anything like this, Nathan does a couple times. So Nathan can auction this off on my eBay store. And then when that auction ends, just whatever it sells for, 75% of that comes off of the his cost for that week's Break Club. And then if you get stuff you want to put on my buy it now as well, anything buy it now that sells, you get 80% of. Yep, Daisy gets stuff pretty much every break, auctions it off and uses that to pay for grading stuff, which makes a lot of sense to me. Ray Davis, Brian Thomas Jr. All right. We got one auto left. We got blue, Brendan Rice. That's out of 49. Jerry Rice's son there. Yeah, we saw his auto. I'm trying to remember what product it was. I think Mosaic Choice, we saw his auto like back to back. I think it's like the only time I've ever seen his auto. All right. We've got a, okay. Let's go. How about this? Who's got this Patriots? Patrick. Look at this thing, dude. Out of 39, 34 of 39, Bomb Squad auto of Joe Milton. That thing is sick. We're going to throw that in the one touch just because I like him. Tennessee Volunteer guy was with the Patriots. They moved him to the Cowboys. Dacey had the hot take earlier that he gets some PT this year. Definitely an investment. He's got probably the strongest arm in the NFL. Look at that. Way to finish strong with the autos there, clearly. Bomb Squad with a guy that throws absolute bombs. Patrick, you've had a good break, man. Let's go. Out of 39. Definitely could consider grading this. I mean, I don't see any red flags on it at all. I got all happy with the mag. Patrick, if you're watching, brother, I mean, this thing looks great. Yeah, Patrick, if you're watching, dude, that thing looks great if you want to grade it. Woo! Also had a Caleb Williams base in there. Centering doesn't look bad. Maybe a little top bottom on that one. There we go. All right, we still got one pack left. Might as well have a little bit more fun. Hey, that was an awesome auto to end on, though. Can't be mad about that. We got pink Joe Burrow. Bo Nix base rookie. All right. Not a bad way to end it. That box was pretty good there. Okay, so let's see. We had, let's see, we'll go through the hits first. We got Keon Coleman. Jalen McMillan. That's red, team color match, out of 149. Jaden Daniels base. Jaheim Bell, out of 249. So double up on Patriots autos. Jaden Daniels base. New York Jets. That's also Patrick. So we had the Jets and the Patriots snagging 3 autos in tonight's break. Dude, let's go, Dacey. That's awesome. That's awesome. We don't have to grade it. If you want to list it now, we can. Bucky Irving. Brian Campbell hit 2 autos with the Buccaneers. Spencer Rattler. Adonai Mitchell. We had this Butte out of 39, Bomb Squad auto. Joe Milton. Then our case hit, Terry Bradshaw downtown. How about it? If you've never been to Pittsburgh, this bridge is awesome. You go over, you like go through a mountain and then you just pop out on this bridge going into the city. It's yellow and black just like that. The whole city is yellow and black. They got the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Pittsburgh Steelers. The whole city is yellow and black. It's a pretty cool experience. We got Caleb Williams. This is 6 of 199, orange team color match. I like that very much. Jalen Wright. That is 1 of 75. I like that as well. A couple of base nice guys here. Heard of them before. Not bad. Not a bad half case there. Not a bad half case at all. My plan currently, I got to double check to make sure it hasn't gotten pushed. But if Select releases next Wednesday, I plan to do Select next week. So that's the plan. Select is going to be the break for next week, final week of Break Club. We will have a new Break Club in June for sure. So be thinking about if you want to hop in on that. Thank you guys so much for filling this one. I appreciate it, guys. Had so much fun. We'll see you next week.